Spitting Image was a satirical puppet show. It first aired on ITV in 1984 and ran until 1996. It was rebooted by BritBox in 2020 for 2 series, and then it ran on the London stage in 2023. This puppet show is one of the great icons of late 20th and early 21st century Britain. The initial idea came from a graphic designer called Martin Lambie-Nairn. He had a concept of a satirical Muppet show, and he took it to 2 political cartoonists based here in Cambridge called Peter Fluck and Roger Law. Fluck and Law had met in Cambridge at the School of Art in the late 1950s and emerged into Britain's booming satire scene of the 1960s. They formed a partnership in 1975, producing political cartoons for major newspapers such as the Sunday Times and the New Yorker. What was different about Fluck and Law's work is that they didn't draw these cartoons, but modelled them out of plasticine and clay and photographed them. Lambie-Nairn's idea was to take these models and make them move for television. Fluck and Law had little regard for those in the public eye. They hated politicians, they had little time for royalty, and they also were working at a time at the growth of the tabloid press, which became increasingly interested in the private lives of celebrities. All this went into Spitting Image. It was an anarchic, surreal take on Britain. It lampooned politicians, it had no respect for royalty, and celebrities were seen in incredibly surreal ways. And the British public laughed it up. Over 15 million people watched the programme at its height. To be on Spitting Image was to be satirised, but to not be on Spitting Image was to be nowhere.